Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rock that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Welcome to
Just
the
remind me of
Tampa
Roxanne.
Bay.
Roxanne.
Yeah, that was one of them things.
And
That was one of them things. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
this is Kiana.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edmund.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See that.
And we would like to thank y'all for tuning in and helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
The new
Giggity gangster.
baby. And if you don't know,
now you know.
Charlie Funk, good morning, rise and grind. Let's
Look,
do
folks,
it.
look.
Let's do it. Let's do
Hey,
it.
y'all, folks, you need to send us some clean music, man, so we can have this Pine County ride out, man.
Okay, that's
This Pine County ride out. I was on.
Okay, love it.
I was in Catalyst
Okay,
for Turkey Day.
okay. Yes,
And the way was a little section of the ride out where they had all local music, and it was
nice.
phenomenal. I don't
Okay.
think we can play much of it on the radio.
They got to
Some
send us
boys talking that talk.
the unedited, the edited.
Them St.
Clean.
Pine County boys
Yeah.
talking that talk. It was
Who's
kind of hard.
DJing?
I couldn't know. I don't know. It was too many people.
Okay, I saw Surefire push.
He coming.
He
Yep.
put something out that he gonna be coming.
Yeah.
I think that's
So
one of the things I saw that they was doing.
So,
Some DJ rotation over there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's up. How was your holiday? If such you call it.
My holiday was nice overall.
Okay.
We had fun. We had so much food.
I'm sure because y'all did food around the world, right?
Yeah, it was. So the official name was Passport to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Right. And so everybody got their passports.
Mm-hmm.
So we had the bird, which was the wing area. I did. My auntie had the bird, right?
Yeah.
So they fried wings and had like fried corn.
Okay.
Then we had the traditional table.
Okay.
We
That's just turkey, mac and cheese, and all the regular stuff.
Yeah, turkey
Regular
wing. Yeah, regular smuggler.
Okay.
Then we had New Orleans style,
Okay.
which I think our table should have won, but we didn't
Of course you think your table should have won.
because we went.
It's your table.
Yeah, no, but we'll look like I had horns for the kids. They had bees. They had wands. We went all out.
kids voted.
No, so this is how they did the vote.
Okay.
It was anybody who did not have a table.
So if you had a table, you couldn't vote.
Or if you were attached to somebody who had the table. So that was like
that's
almost everybody.
I mean, can't nobody vote.
So it was like 5 people that voted.
I got a problem with the voting system already.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Okay.
I did too.
with the whole setup.
Yeah, the whole setup seems fishy.
It sounds like
seems a little third world to me.
Yeah, so we had Jamaica. So we had Jamaica, we had French.
Shout out to
So y'all
Jamaica,
did like curry turkey?
We had a jerk fried chicken.
Ooh.
Okay.
We had
Somebody
oxtail.
gave me a plate from around the
We
world.
had curry chicken. We had a little bit of everything. Green, like we had, and then we had even the little tacos on the go, with the
tacos on the go.
yeah. So yeah.
Have you heard Berg Energy by Shadcore and Charlie?
No.
Okay. You heard it? And I don't know if I'm saying it right. Shadcore just released his autobiography. I Left a Mess in There, and it features the song "Do Something Dope Today." Y'all should have it too. You do something dope today?
Okay.
How we get it? Where we get it from?
Charlie, send it to us.
through Apple Music.
Okay.
I got a whole playlist on Apple Music. If you
St. Pete, Pine County.
Mm-hmm.
Pine County music playlist.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, go get the playlist, man. The playlist is on Apple Music. Let me get out the exact name because I don't be knowing.
Okay.
It'd be my South St. Pete Stunners.
That's what your list called.
It went from Pine County.
That's what I dreamed of naming it. So
Okay, got
I
you.
live in my
In your mind,
I be there all the time.
Yeah.
In my mind. But yeah, South St. Pete Stunners on Apple Music. You can go on there, and it's a curated playlist of South St. Pete musicians and music. Really, Pine County people from the area. I got Slug on there. I got Rod Wave, of course.
Okay.
Nino Breeze, Project Youngin, Shawty Soprano.
Okay.
Dundee Willie E. Who else? We got Davin the Dude.
You got Conceited Demeanor, them girls, twins.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, them girls.
Yeah,
them girls.
Oh, I do. I love them. I've been watching them for a long time.
You got some Cheyenne Roberts?
Nope. This is real street music. I would one time, what I do is I make another one.
It's a different genre.
Yeah, this is real street music. These are hoodlums. I got Jimbo World. I got Slums. I got OTM Frenchie. I got OTM. The OTM boys. Y'all remember them?
I remember them. Yeah.
Well, then when you look
Charlie
at,
Funk on
but
them.
if you got some real street music, OTM, what's his name? Tone.
So I don't got OTM Tone. Hold on, let me see. Everybody ain't got Apple Music.
No, he got Apple Music.
I've been looking for people, right?
Yeah.
So if you got your Apple Music up, send it to me, man. Send it to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We're making these playlists, and they're gonna star our people. We're gonna do Tampa. We're gonna do St. Pete. We're gonna do 941. Then we're gonna do Clearwater. Then we're gonna do the whole area
because we support each other for real.
We got to.
Yeah, it's more than a hashtag.
Yeah, that's why I got y'all on repeat, man.
OMN Twee. Yeah.
Okay.
You got Tweezy?
Hold on. I got Tweezy now.
Okay, so and then add it, and then
Boy G.
No, and then so since you said it had to be gut like gangster, so add Lover Boy T featuring Cheyenne.
Hold on, let me
okay, that's a gangster with a feature.
Oh, my bad.
I just said I thought I'd just throw in there since we got to do rap.
Yeah.
So there you go. They're gonna rap with some real singing in there.
I just added Paper Chasing. So
no, add no.
Give me the other one in a second.
Yeah, Lover Boy T.
Lover Boy.
Not this morning, sweetie. I was running.
Yes,
if you're listening.
It's so important for y'all, for us to support local musicians. We have a thriving music scene. Some of the biggest artists are from the Tampa Bay area, St. Pete and Tampa specifically. Y'all, some of the biggest producers is from all over this area, Pinellas County, Pine County, Clearwater, Largo. You know them boys from out that way in Tarpon and stuff.
You know what I love about all the festivals that I do? Like I love putting
Cheyenne.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Got it.
They got working hard. They ain't telling nobody. You ain't telling nobody.
You gotta tell somebody.
I mean, you asked for something. I need some more. But no, you know what I really love about like the festivals, and every time I put people on the stage is that I'm allowed, like I'm able to bring in like so many artists. And I could say personally that there's probably not a artist here. I don't care who it is, big or small, who have not crossed my desk or who have not asked for some advice in some type of form or fashion.
You a guru. So a lot of people don't know on the music curation, what they call it, promotions and like that next level of concerts and venues. They don't know you on the next level with it.
Oh, absolutely. Jerish Martin. Shout out to Jerish Martin. Yeah,
thank you.
Because you do it production stage big I ever seen at a local event.
Yeah, the first time I seen a stage at a local event.
I mean a real stage, like the stage.
That's what I'm talking about.
The biggest one.
I remember when we went to
the second biggest.
I'm gonna tell you, I was blown away when I got to Don't
be scared to vote. Don't be scared to vote.
Don't be scared to vote at Maximo Plaza.
No, I'm gonna tell you the one.
And I walked in out there and I saw that stage. I was like, wow.
No. Yeah. That was the big stage, but the big show was the Pretty Girls Rock.
See, Pretty Girl Takeover.
Pretty Girl Takeover.
It's okay. I'll do it.
Listen.
Yeah.
Smell it, tell it.
Yeah, every time. Right. But it was such an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That was during the Super Bowl here in Tampa.
Yeah.
And it was I left early because I do that. But it was
because I do that. Yeah.
Listen, by the time I got to the bridge, man, I started seeing them the feeds coming in.
Yeah.
Trina, Sukiyana, and all these people. I didn't even know who Sukiyana was.
Yeah. You brought her to the Pretty Girl Takeover?
Yeah.
She was hanging and banging.
Sukiyana had just kind of came out, and she was hitting love and hip hop. And I would tell you, out of everybody that I worked with, actually Suki was the easiest and the most eager of them all.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you a true story. That was like my first real concert that I charged for people, because I do a lot of free stuff.
Yeah. Community. Yeah,
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
You did. You do a lot of productions and stage events.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Where you don't charge the vendors. I mean, the people to come in.
Okay. Charlie Funk says he may need Q to oversee his management soon.
You got the number.
Same number, same hood.
Same
It's
number.
all
But
good.
you want me to tell you so I'm very
I like that.
No, but I give advice all the time, right? But I don't manage a lot of people.
Okay.
And
They don't listen?
no, they don't listen. That's half of it. Like artists don't listen.
Yeah.
They want to
You
do what
not
they want to
artists.
do.
You got to do the management. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Let the artist be the artist, and you just feed the madness.
No. So let me tell you why that's
Don't
not
work?
necessarily don't work.
Yeah.
You have somebody just like you get out there, you hit the stage, right?
Mhm.
But you need a coach.
Yeah.
Every great person
trying to say,
has
you
a
ain't lying.
coach.
Say you ain't lying about that.
No.
Yeah.
Every great person have a coach. LeBron still have a coach.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan had a coach.
Oh, so you the coach manager. So there's different styles of
It's,
management.
but you come in
Yeah.
there, but you got.
Hands-on, it's the hands off.
But there's different managers.
It's
You
the
got
mentor.
your.
Yeah.
It's the coach. It's the friend manager.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's different managers. Like LeBron got his friend manager.
Okay.
But they
Right.
real managers.
I ain't say they wasn't.
Yeah.
But
his
I'm just saying.
friend.
But his coach though, you come in.
His coach
And-
ain't his manager.
No,
ain't looking
but
for
what
his
I'm-
manager.
I hear what you're saying though. It's like
Yeah.
it's different styles of coaching, different styles of management. And,
Yes.
Mhm.
and you
Brother
got
John.
some managers
Yeah.
who like hands on. They're gonna do all of the things. And then
Right.
you got some that's more of like the coaching mentor management where they're gonna do some of the things, but then they're gonna be requiring you to do things. And those things that they require you to do, you got to do.
Because I'm really so I will tell you every artist that I ever like, even I'm very hands-on and I'm very observant of people.
Yeah.
Right. And I can figure out, I'm really good at figuring out like what you need and can tweak it.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
if you follow the program, usually, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
you'll win.
successful.
You'll win. All right, so we talked about the weekend. Oh, we didn't talk about.
We didn't talk about your
I'm
weekend.
saying the week, and I'm saying the weekend like it's Monday because it
Mhm.
kind of feel like a Monday, little
But it's
bit,
not,
even
it's
though
a Friday.
It's the day after the holiday. But shout out to everybody who came over to McCall's.
Mhm.
And
Oh, yeah.
and thank you to the sponsors,
Oh, I forgot
Black
about
Voters Matter
that.
Fund. See that first 100. And we was able to get the meals out, man. People came in droves. There was a moment where them lines was packed. But shout out to McCall too, because they kept it moving now.
They did kept it
They
moving.
kept it moving.
They was nice. They were professional.
Yeah.
Everybody came in.
Yeah. It was really some
So I
magic.
stayed after y'all left
Okay.
and just ate another breakfast. So listen,
No,
Wait, I'm just laughing. Charlie Funk say even James Bond needed a cue.
that's right. Oh, that's right. That's right, though. That's right.
Ooh, but that was good.
That's right. Okay, I
God,
I
that's
did.
good. So, hey, long story short, the McCall's restaurant 100 breakfast giveaway
Mm-hmm.
was like kind of like a kickoff for whole Thanksgiving
Okay.
experience here in the city, because a lot of people did giveaways, meals, food, hot meals.
Yeah, I saw
fish.
Heavies was doing wheels.
They started at 11 yesterday. Sister Naira
Yeah,
and
Hero.
Yeah, I mean,
and Brother David.
Yeah.
Big shots out. Bo even did something. They did something at Lux. It was a lot of different things that had went on the weeks and
Thank you for
days
stopping
running
by,
up
Rob.
to
Mhm.
Thanksgiving. And
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to the city. Right, I even seen the city, the mayor, and I Care them gave away something.
Yeah, I care.
And I just want to say thank you to the whole city, everybody who thought it not robbery to look out and give a free meal. People who business owners
Yeah.
who felt like, hey, thank you for supporting me. Here's some free meals. Man, I went to a barbecue, man. Listen, and I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know Big Mike that smoked barbecue on 18.
Mm-hmm.
I went to go buy me a meal. Listen,
He gave it to you, didn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw King Reed was shouting him out.
This man is such an OG, dog.
Yeah.
Right. So boom, I'm like, okay, yeah, boy, I want what you got, boy. Give me something. What you got? He put me in whatever together. Then I'm like, okay, how much I owe you? I got a cash up. Oh no, I ain't charging today.
Yeah.
I said, dang, y'all gotta tell somebody. He said, no, man, it's just everybody who come to buy something, I'm just gonna give it to them free, bro. They ain't nobody gotta pay.
Yeah.
And so as I'm standing there like in awe, two girls walk up.
Yeah.
Hey, what you got? And I know he's gonna give it to him free.
Yeah.
And so I see them getting ready. Oh, it smells so good. I just had to stop and get something.
Yeah.
But I know they don't know
That he about to bless them.
He's gonna give it to them for free, whatever they ask for.
Yeah.
And
But you know what? I like
Yeah,
how he did it because he was like, okay, I'm not advertising.
Yeah.
If you were gonna come spend money with me, I'm gonna
I'm about to
bless you.
bless you today. Yeah.
Man, listen, the city did that, man. The city made me smile, man, from all sides of the city.
It really did. Thank you for the stars, Rob.
Man.
I appreciate that. Rob pulled up on us too.
Yeah, he did
for the breakfast giveaway, and it was a lot of people, man. I mean, just the families that came and just people was just popping up, man. Like
there was
candidate Maria Scruggs, she pulled up. You know what I mean, and I know that was out of her way.
Yeah, because she go all the way to Orlando.
Yeah, that was definitely out of, so thank you for
Corey Gibbons even ended up showing up after he heard it. He came up.
A couple people that pulled up that I know it was out their way.
Yeah.
And then several people was like they never heard of McCall.
Business. Yeah.
And they shop at the other business down the road frequently.
Yeah.
But never knew
that
what McCall's had going on.
Nice.
And for me, I was like, see, this is the reason we did it.
That's
right? Because we wanted to give free meals, but we didn't ask McCall's, hey, man, give us something free. We said, no, you know what we're going to do?
Yeah.
We're going to shop with you.
That's right.
And then when we shop with you, we're going to give your business the mini infusion.
Yeah.
This is economic development.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a prelude to the cash mob. That
community economic development.
Absolutely.
Inside out, right?
Real deal. And so if you want to keep that spirit going, man, what is it? Today. Today is the vendor market.
It is Black Friday vendor market,
and it's over at Culture Creative, right? So make sure that y'all pull up starting at 12, I believe.
Yes.
Okay,
that's
so y'all pull up,
but don't worry about it.
If you're gonna spend something, but no, and then this is also the cash mob flyer right here. So we're doing the cash mob also December 6th. Thank you for that. I ain't have a flyer for the creator, but it's the cash mob flyer December 6th.
That's
over
okay.
at 727 Seafood, the old red snack shack.
This is intentional.
Yeah, next Saturday.
We're continuing this lift up black businesses, the Black Money movement.
Yes.
Which really came out of the protest and boycott of snacks.
Right.
And what we said is we're not just going to waste our energy trying to shut a business down. We're going to take this same energy and build other businesses up.
That's right.
Because everybody didn't have to stand on that corner and wave a sign, but you didn't go into that business.
Yeah.
You did not shop in that business. Whether you shopped there previously or not, we could guarantee you weren't going to go in there after this Black Money movement.
That's right.
And so what we is asking people to do is we're going to start shopping with black businesses intentionally.
Yeah.
Right. That was the McCall's play. That was some of these same plays. But now 727 Seafood is going to get the full focus of the movement.
That's right.
We're going to focus the movement on December 6th to go into the business. Even if you don't eat seafood, buy some French fries.
That's right.
Get you some of their drink and some of their juices.
Some sides. They got some potatoes and they
got, purchase, man.
Yeah, get something. Right. There's something on the menu that's for you.
And have patience, because if an influx of customers, y'all, we have to understand that yes, some of these businesses are not going to be ready for a lot of people to come in.
Yeah,
but that's intentional. We want them to get their systems in place. We want them to feel what it's like to have an influx of businesses and how customers and how they're going to do it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So 727 Seafood Cash Mob 2025, man.
And also in the vein, in the spirit of community support, the One Community Grocery Co-op has officially launched its membership drive, and we're on a mission to reach 300 founding member owners. And once we hit that milestone, we'll be able to move into the feasibility phase, start scouting locations, and bring this community-owned grocery store to life. To do that, we need your help to get there, and with your support and participation and partnership, we can make this vision a reality. So you can go to ocgc.coop to join. Please do that right away.
Yeah, and I want to say a lot of people don't know what is a feasibility study.
Yeah,
right. Why is One Community Grocery Store doing a feasibility study?
Yeah.
Well, one of the main tenets of the cooperative model is getting your base.
Yeah.
And building your base, and those 300 members, those member owners are the base of the co-op.
That's right.
That's not where we're stopping. That's the base. And once we build our base, then we do a feasibility study, which tells us what areas need the grocery store the most.
Exactly.
Right. And what areas can sustain the grocery store.
Thank you.
And what the feasibility is going to allow us to do is to look at our members, look where our members are living at. Right. What are their area codes? What are their zip codes? What's the central location for them? Right. And really be so intentional about the placement of the grocery store that we're going to ensure our success, because it's going to be around the base of people who who are already the member owners.
Absolutely. And then there's an app that we're using as well. So when you go buy groceries, when you go to the store, it's called Yams. I can put a link to that app in there as well. But it's basically allowing us to see what you're buying right now so that we can be prepared to have the data and have the information about what you're buying and how you're spending your money when it relates to groceries, so that we understand the current market and we know exactly what to purchase, because we can see what the patterns are. We see what you buy.
That's what makes a successful business. All these steps is the reason why co-ops last so long historically.
That's
because
right.
inside of these steps is the secret sauce to keeping your customers happy, keeping your membership base happy, and growing the business.
Right.
So that's why it's important we take these steps and not skip a step just because we've been here for a minute and it's taking too long. No, the Detroit People's Co-op, one of the biggest and beautifulest co-ops you ever seen in your life. It took them 12, 13 years to do this.
That's right.
And they're in the city, the mighty city of Detroit. They're in the Motor City. St. Pete is a fraction of that. Our community is a fraction of that. And what we've got to understand is our eyes sometimes is bigger than our minds. And we seeing stuff, but don't realize what it really takes to get it. And then we're going to down us because we ain't there yet, but you don't understand. Them people took 15, 12 years to get that thing off the ground.
Yeah.
Really did.
And now it's beautiful. It's there, and they're coaching us. They're the ones who are teaching us.
Yeah,
but
we call them sibling co-ops.
Yes, that's what gave me the perspective.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm St. Pete. I had the same perspective and view as some people too.
Yeah.
But I was able to go out there and experience it and realize, well, it took y'all 15 years. So wait a minute, we on pace.
Yeah, we really on pace.
I counted on my hand. I said, what? Oh man, we're not far off. And it energized me to come back and really want to do more and learn more about co-oping.
Right. And I think they do up to like 80,000 or 80-something thousand a week right now in revenue over at the Detroit people.
20,000-30,000 on produce alone, man. Them people are swinging. Them people doing business like we imagined we could do.
Absolutely. Last thing that I got on this too is the we ain't buying it. So I don't know if y'all saw that. Did you see that one? We ain't buying it. There's Black Voters Matter and a few others. So let me just read it here. A coalition of civil rights and racial justice and pro-democracy groups calling for a Thanksgiving weekend boycott targeting Amazon, Target, and Home Depot. The people behind it is Black Voters Matter Fund. Shout out to Black Voters Matter. Until Freedom, Indivisible, No Kings Alliance, and then the Working Families Party. Together, they are pushing an economic message that if corporations back policies that hurt our communities, our money doesn't have to support them. They're targeting these different ones because they're saying Amazon, they have labor issues and anti-union practices, as well as their political influence. Home Depot has alleged ties to immigration enforcement and anti-labor practices as well. And then Target because of their rollback of DEI programs and caving to political pressure. And so what the call to action is from yesterday, which is Thanksgiving Day, through Cyber Monday. They're asking people, do not shop at Target, Home Depot, or Amazon. Redirect your money to local, small and Black-owned businesses, and then use your purchasing power as a message to corporations and policymakers. And the slogan of the movement is simple: we ain't buying it, literally and politically. So y'all make sure
we
that
don't
y'all
do that here.
Yeah, we don't do that right.
That's our motto here for the Black Money.
We don't do that right.
We ain't doing it, so we're gonna go to the Black Friday market.
That's right.
For real. Because honestly, like this is just the mood of the moment, right? Is us, right, being more conscious and more aware of the money and where we're spending our money. A lot of people ain't for this, right? A lot of people don't like this type of stuff because guess what? You're waking up a sleeping giant. Somebody who's just walking in the store blindly spending their money. Hurry up and buy. Get out my store.
Hurry up and buy.
And we're taking that harassment and just saying, okay, this is just how they talk. It's just how it is. No, we're not just taking that no more. And it's going to be a message sent from store to store. Watch your mouth. Watch how you treating us. Watch how you and who you supporting on the campaign trail. Because we watching, somebody watching. And guess what? You might hit the list.
So I have a question, just to kind of flip that pancake, right?
Go ahead.
So what about the people who's coming in there stealing? Because I'm hearing these rebuttals.
Who steal?
Right.
What you mean?
They saying, oh, them people, like, you know what I mean? They mad because people coming in there stealing from their store.
This is what I will say.
I'm just
Because even if you having theft at your business, there's a way that you treat your customers. There's a basic respect that everybody's owed. The old saying is even a dog is due respect.
Yes.
So even if people are stealing, everybody ain't stealing.
Yeah.
See, and if you feel everybody's stealing, you might need to close your business and go somewhere else because you might have the wrong ideas going on, right? Because if everybody's stealing out your business, you might need to just go on and leave. Because honestly,
let's pack it up.
People ain't just stealing from people who they like and respect and people who respecting them.
Yeah.
Right.
People stealing from people who feeling like, oh, y'all, oh, this how you trying me? All right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't hit him with the Uncle Ricky, did you? You hit him with the Uncle Ricky. All right. I heard that.
And the sad thing is, this is the form of how people are protesting against your business, right? And then maybe you can take that instead of continuing to disrespect people, maybe just saying, okay, you know what? Maybe I need to calm down.
And I think it also speaks to the location that the business is in. Because if you think about it, when somebody steal a loaf of bread or somebody stealing food, that say more about the society than they do about the individual. Where you actually don't have money to go buy bread, you don't have money to buy food. You know what I'm saying? Like when you stealing food, that's a whole nother. Like you ain't stealing, a cell phone, or you ain't stealing electronic. You might
get a cell phone
when you still in groceries. Like that says a lot about the society that we in, where a person feel like you got to go and steal food.
Yes,
that's a problem.
Big shots out to the pantries. Big shots out to the big pantry on 18.
Positive impact.
Big shots out to the pantries on 9th.
Yeah, right. Southside Tabernacle just had a pantry. Yep. They had some really good stuff out there.
A lot of stuff at Southside.
Inside of the food ecosystem.
Yeah.
Right.
St. Pete Free Clinic.
Inside of the ecosystem, pantries are a very important part.
Yeah.
Right. Pantries and grocery stores are not in competition with each other. Right. The pantry is so that the person doesn't have to go in the grocery store and steal bread.
Yeah.
They can go to the pantry and get the bread for free and go to the grocery store and purchase the needed items.
Yeah,
this is how the food ecosystem works. And a lot of times, especially on the South Side, we're getting stuck where people trying to make us choose one or the other.
Yeah,
right. We can't have a co-op and a pantry. We can't support both. But see, that's the problem, because you're not truly investing in the ecosystem. Right. You're trying to invest in the thing.
Yeah.
Right. And that thing is just one component of the entire food ecosystem.
That's right.
Right. That help us take people off of Alice. Right. So Alice is when you are low income and
asset limited, income constrained, and employed. That means you working, but you ain't got enough to pay your bills.
You made a car payment, but you couldn't get the grocery bill out.
That's right.
Right. You made your light bill, but you couldn't get your grocery bill out.
And if your transmission go out, the whole world finna fall around you.
The pantry saves and helps a portion of that. Right. And
it's relief.
It's relief. Yeah. So somebody doesn't have to steal out your stove.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So somebody don't have to come steal bread you should have been giving away anyway.
That's right.
Right.
That's my whole thing.
That's it. I just wanted
food. That's a whole other systemic issue.
I'm glad you dropped that on it,
because that is one of the things. Like, you know what, I'd be mad too if somebody come and stealing from me and all of this.
I'd be mad if somebody was boycotting my business too.
Of course.
Right.
But that's the message for you to tighten up.
And that's the point of the boycotts.
Yeah.
A lot of times the issues we have with protests and boycotts is actually the point.
Yeah. Right.
So that's why that issue you're having is the point.
Right.
You're arguing the point.
Right. Thank you for making the point.
Yeah, that's the point. That's what we want to get attention and bring awareness and make the owner, whether it's a big corporation or a small owner.
Yeah,
make them realize the importance of the dollars that we spend and that we should at least be respected.
That's right. So we got to take a real quick break, y'all. We'll be back about 6-7 minutes after the hour. When we come back, we're going to talk about the classic and some of the foolishness that was happening there. Talking about our dollars, talking about our travels.
We talked about a little bit.
Is running for mayor. We also have
he running for real.
Look like it. He raising money. We're gonna talk about it and a whole lot more. So y'all stick around. We'll be right back about 6-7 minutes.
Good morning, Chandra. Okay.
touch the sky. You're an angel, look up, baby, wipe all your tears away. I know it's been crazy, but keep your head up high.
Foot chase through the projects, dodging foreign objects. Street knowledge, I should've went to college. Odds stacked against me, surviving off instinct. 3 blocks from the precinct. Lil' homie caught a case, others lost family members. Product of his environment, projects produce violence in the middle of the streets, cause that's how we eat. Just a rap about the trap don't mean I ain't about peace.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together. Under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams.
Peace in the streets, love to my brothers, love to my sisters. We all need each other. Children need their mothers and they need their dads. Taking a life that don't make you bad. The fact that you do that is so sad. Pocket watching, plotting on another man's cash. Pick up a book instead of picking up a gun. Increase your knowledge and that'll increase your funds. If everyone succeeds, then crime would decrease and people would live instead of resting in peace. Unity, that's what we need. Stand up and be a positive force in the community.
We are one, we must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams. We must stand together,
Must stand together.
all together as one.
As one people.
United we must
United,
stand
we shall
together,
rise.
fighting for
You fight for me
till our race is done.
till we see God.
United we must
United we will rise. Clap with me.
Under
Clap.
God, we
Clap,
are
yes,
one.
sir.
We must
Clap.
fly to the
Clap.
sun.
G beat on the track,
Every
man, and I
day,
mean this is from the
fight for
heart.
peace, not destroying
Back and
our
forth to
dreams.
prison, cause my position in the ghetto was wishing my dreams was in my hand, man, instead of so distant. Violent crimes on my record, showing judges I'm reckless. Guess they think I'm rich and young, like Young and the Restless. Every time I see a young brother rich in peace, got to be the only time when I watch TV. Cause the struggling and suffering is all I see. Besides muscling and hustling at war with heat, I point the finger at the devil, boy, for taking my peace. Cause the only way to live is to take to the streets. But they rate me as a villain for the killing and dealing. For what? My last resort to make me a living. I don't give a damn, tell them so what? I'm gonna survive even if they threaten me with life. The arms of poverty held tight, making life a fight. But in the sky, we got to unite. Keep your head in the sky.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together. Under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams. We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together.
Upset over former Governor Andrew Cuomo has sent shockwaves through the Democratic Party. Today, we spend the hour hearing Zoran Mamdani in his own words and look at the grassroots campaign behind him. Mamdani was born in Uganda and moved to New York as a child. His parents are the acclaimed filmmaker Mira Nair and Columbia University professor Mahmoud Mamdani. In 2020, Zoran Mamdani won a seat in the New York Assembly representing Astoria, Queens. In October 2021, Mamdani appeared on Democracy Now! For the first time while taking part in a 15-day hunger strike to demand debt relief for New York taxi drivers.
I'm participating in solidarity with the Taxi Worker Alliance and to try and bring to light what the consequences are of the city's inaction for many years and now their completely insufficient plan for debt relief. Because, we started this hunger strike last Wednesday. We've now completed 7 full days of being without food, one of the most basic elements of dignity and the consequences.
Talking stories.
I'm gonna
Let me tell you a story.
I guess we all can know, because you know what? At one point, I probably would have just let it go.
Yeah. Like, nah, man.
Like, hold on, that's what you. Yeah, wrap it up.
We gotta get back. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. That's all we really got to say about that.
We're back.
We back, man.
And if you don't know who's on air, you have.
Brother John.
And this is Kiana.
And I'm the one on them at that, man.
Yeah, and this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That?
See That.
And we would like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
the new
gangster.
Baby.
Now, since we're back, right? Like, okay, because it's cold outside.
It is.
It is like, it's kind of cold outside. So if you haven't got your cup of joe, or your coffee, make sure you slide over there to Urban Drinkery.
That's right.
Yes.
Right.
After the show.
That's right.
Urban
That
after party.
absolutely is the spot.
And today is the last day also to buy, well, the day before to get your tickets for iHeart.
The 90s.
Yeah. $20 tickets. Go ahead. We're gonna be there, Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. It starts at 6:00 tomorrow night at the Armory.
This is for the community. This is the community event.
The 90s.
It's like a family reunion sometimes in that thing, man.
That's right.
I love it.
So when you say coffee, is it coffee or tea? Let's put that in here. Put it in the chat. Let us know. Do you get coffee or tea? Answer below. What's your preference?
I'm gonna tell you.
Coffee or tea?
So I drink coffee, but I really like tea.
See, I was gonna say that.
How about you?
I've been doing little cups of coffee.
Okay.
I really like tea. I had some Bush tea. I was at
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Listen, that Bush tea had me thinking clear. I mean, I was.
Put it in the chat. Let us know what your preference is.
You know who got some good tea?
Who?
Moringa tea from Carla.
Okay, the Moringa. Yeah.
The Moringa tea, like he give you away.
It's good. Sourdough bread too.
She called me. I just couldn't get over there.
Yeah.
And they baking it fresh on site.
And they got the little packages. You go ahead. Yeah, they got some good tea at over there at the U Farm.
Carla, but we're talking about the St. Petersburg.
Oh, the mushroom coffee is good.
Yeah.
I like mushrooms.
I haven't had the mushroom coffee. It's a different kind of. You really do? You mess with that?
Hey, I like
you mess with mushrooms.
It's from the earth. Man, let me just lower my chair.
Man, everything.
Okay, so
just because it's from the earth.
Mushroom coffee. You ever seen?
There's use and then there's abuse.
Okay, so you ever seen the commercials about the different kind of mushrooms that's good for your? So
like gut health and
all that. So we got it.
Good for you.
I don't know.
Hey, that's the audience.
Yeah.
What mushrooms aren't good for you? I like portobello mushrooms. I like the other little mushroom that's a little smaller than the portobello.
Yeah. All of them come with food though, right?
And it's fungi.
Yeah.
It's all fungi.
You're talking about like mushrooms that you eat.
Yeah.
Right. I like mushrooms. I do
mushroom
like mushrooms.
tea, right?
All the mushrooms that you drink, you can eat too. It's just a different way of processing it.
They
dry it out. They got different ways of production.
Coffee or tea, Brother John?
I do more coffee than I do tea. I like tea, but I just and I got a whole bunch of tea at home, but I don't really drink it as much as I should.
I wonder why. Like, because it's so easy to go to coffee.
That's the default setting. I mean, there's a lot of
coffee has a narcotic called caffeine,
I knew
which is the cousin of cocaine.
But what's the other 150 minerals, other benefits? Because it's like caffeine is not
got benefits.
Caffeine is not the only thing in coffee.
Let me stop.
Like they make, but no, because from what I was just seeing, they said coffee is like a herb. It's a plant too. Like you have to go.
But also the coca leaf is a plant too. These are all plants. Like even
like you said, it's from the earth.
Yes, it's coca leaf. It's coca plants that was chocolate's made from, and then there's caffeine. They're all like cousins on like a spectrum. You know what I'm saying? And one is the narcotic, then the one is like a lesser narcotic, which is caffeine. Caffeine does have narcotic properties
in it.
Yep.
It's also a diuretic and it moves your gut.
It's very addictive.
Yeah.
It's very addictive.
Oh yeah, it's hard to get off once you get on.
It's very addictive.
Well, you know, the funny part is, see, typically the only time I drink coffee on a regular basis is when I come here.
Okay.
Like, I don't go out my way.
I'm
Like, I got
an
coffee.
everydayer.
No, I'm not an everydayer. Like, if I'm not like,
I do small cups.
now there are some times that I feel like, oh, I would love a good cup of coffee or something like that.
See,
but
the camera is off coffee. I don't know if he might be talking to Cuz. I don't know which one he is talking to. Just went south.
But put it in the chat. Let us know, are you a coffee person or a tea person? Also, I saw this that H. Rap Brown passed, man.
The legendary, the incomparable.
Legendary, yeah. He was one of the most vocal leaders of the Black Panther movement. He passed away in a prison hospital while serving a life sentence for allegedly killing a sheriff deputy. There's been a case for years to try and free Jamil Al-Amin. He was 82 years old. He died this past weekend in the Federal Medical Center in North Carolina. And it was arguing his innocence of the case he was convicted of for years, saying that he didn't actually do what he was eventually convicted of. Right. He was caught up in that counterintelligence program, the COINTELPRO, while he was, just out here, man, making noise, man, really trying to get, our people to wake up and stop police brutality, and was a vocal figure in the Black Panther Party. And they portrayed him as a deliberate killer when it wasn't the case. He was actually a peaceful community organizer and religious leader who helped to revitalize a lot of poverty-stricken areas. And, the government conspiracy just, had him locked up for years. A political prisoner for decades, man. And I want to show you, if you think this ain't real and you don't think this is true, I know some dope boys who got caught with a couple bricks, couple kilos. They went home. They went to prison and they back home. Yeah. You got brothers like these brothers. That's right. Is never ever seen light of day. Yeah. And that's what they did to the peaceful organizers. They made them violent criminals and called them murderers. Yeah, and the system at the time allowed for it, and we still seeing it, man. You be careful right now. You talk about the we was talking about this Wednesday, the We Are Not Our Ancestors conversation, and that's another one. This is another example of like when you stand for a principle and then they lock you up for it, and you still stay on that principle. And you know what I'm saying? Business. And you stand on business, and the man, did several years in prison just on the principle of like, nah, man, we're not gonna tolerate y'all brutalizing us and murdering us in our community. I wonder why, like the Black elected officials, senators, local and national, don't have a push for freeing of the Black political prisoners. Yeah, why that's not one of the agenda items? Why they don't even acknowledge that there are Black political prisoners still sitting in prison? Right. Why there isn't a congressional review of these charges when we know the files have been declassified? Right. Right. And the operation was clear. Right. The planted agents' names, how much they got paid came out. Just all the things. But there is no national cry or national appeal to review none of these people cases, to relook at it, to go over old evidence. Right. Yeah. Like they do all these other little cases, like they did for January 6 people. They got convicted, locked up, and sentenced. And so wait a minute now. So wait a minute. Now that you say that, do that speak to the leadership? Yes. It speaks to the leadership. It speaks to the culture of America. I'm going to say I'm going to say because as soon as this leader got in there, he was like, "Man, free my people." And let me tell
you that I'm going to say it speaks to the culture more than the leadership. A lot of them, I will say. I'm not giving them no pass, but I'm gonna because you got it. We're in a no. It might have not, but you're looking at somebody else who's ready to do like suicide to their career once they step over there.
But that's all right.
No, and usually like it
ain't about your career. It's about justice, man.
It is, but just think about this. So if I can do more for my people in there than out. And if I come in swinging with that before I even get started and get some other stuff done, I'm already out.
But I'm talking about this January 6th comparison because
Yeah, but
they ain't care nothing about that.
But you're looking at white, but
they
you're
didn't think about political suicide when he say I'm finna pardon 1,500 people.
Yeah, but look
who sentenced.
Yeah, people who've been sentenced and they on video.
Remember
and they,
we used to,
you know what I mean?
Remember we used to have that segment. What was it? It was white. Like I can't remember. We used to have this segment, right? Like.
If it was white folks or something, I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Like,
but
showing,
we used to have a segment on there. Privilege of being white privilege.
Yeah, the white privilege section.
Right.
Yeah. Live from the white privilege section.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So January 6th is one of them live from the white privilege section.
And we gotta keep on stop forgetting that
white privilege allow you to go in there and pardon,
you to do a lot of other stuff,
but you can't raise up the voices of all of these political prisoners.
And I mean, what happens is, this happens because politically we're not that strong when you look at it, and we have to build our foundation and really go out there and get it, and we gotta have. And that's the problem. If we had the political power,
I'm going to stand so far against that.
Okay, go ahead.
Because we do have the political power and influence to do it, we're not doing it.
It's the will.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. I'm going to repeat, we're not doing it.
So I'm going to say this. Go ahead. And the only reason why I'm going to say that, you have people in power. Me and you had a conversation. You went to Supreme Court, right?
Yep.
And the first thing you said, honestly, is like, okay, our people really needed to have their ish together.
Yep.
When they went in there.
Okay.
So when you have the people, if we don't have our stuff together, then that's what I'm saying. Like, we really got to strategize and go in there like a mob for real. Like,
I'm not disagreeing with that part of it, but what I'm saying is that we have far more power than we know. They're gonna downplay the power we have to keep us in a fetal position, right? When really, like, we are the sleeping giants.
Right? I agree with that.
Every time we participate, we change outcomes, whether it's in elections, whether it's just basic community work, volunteering. Our impact is undeniable, but sometimes we deny it.
Yeah,
we deny what we can do, and then guess what? We get in the office, and the first thing they tell you is what they can't do. Well, if you look at take the tail of the tape, interviews from Black politicians around issues concerning Black people, you will hear so many of them say what they cannot do. They lead with, "Hey, we can't do that." When you had baby girl running for president, Kamala Harris, the first thing she come and tell you is what we can't do. And that was something I've heard in Black local politicians.
We can't do that.
Instead of telling me what you can't do. And you know what? I had a problem with that. That made me say, well, it's something I can do.
Yeah.
Because the problem is, if I elect you and you first thing you tell me is what you can't do, I don't see that happening in other politics.
Yeah.
Other politicians, a Chinese politician ain't going back to his people.
And then you want me to tell you, and you know what? And then they still don't do. So let me tell you, no. Let me tell you, you got a lot. No, we got a lot of politicians that come in there and tell us a lot of stuff, and they're gonna do it, and then they don't do it. And the first thing we tell you is, don't lie to us. Right? Yeah. Be honest. This is how you get the vote. And then we look at them crazy when they say, I can't do that. And that may be a true statement at that point in time. That doesn't mean that statement can't change. But then, no. But listen, you say that right now, but we have to build our base.
Yeah.
I build a base if you are not doing the things for the people. That's how Trump them built their base.
By really doing
the stuff for the people,
even if it's against the law.
And the reason we don't have a base because the people who go in there for us are not
break the law and do it. Yeah,
they're not white privilege.
But it's white people that say they for us, but they don't do it.
Let's make Black privilege.
Yeah,
let's make Black privilege, right? Since we know white privilege a thing, can't nobody deny it. Make Black privilege, and make us a privilege. But we can't. I can't do that.
Because you got white people that know how to use and leverage their white privilege. Like, that's the whole thing with allies and all of that stuff. Like, it's some white people who say that they for us who can get in these spots and really do these revolutionary programs.
But One thing, we don't subscribe to all.
We ain't got
Yeah.
that-
Right, we
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
that subscription, and so when we're looking at like the masses and what we're dealing with, like we have to be real. And I'm more optimistic than most. I will say that.
Yeah.
Like you hear that, but then there is a time when you have to sit up there and be real and
So
say,
I'm
if we want to.
pessimistic? So is my view pessimistic?
No.
Sometimes,
I hear what you're saying, Q, and I don't mean to push back so hard on this
No,
one
you can push back.
because
That's what
I think when you say be real, you have like real, but then you also have the reality that you want to create. Because a lot of times we say we have to be real. That's acknowledging where we are in present time.
Mhm.
But what we're doing right now is creating the back in the day experience. We was talking about this as a part of the Tampa Bay Urban Futures panel conversation where we talking about re-envisioning our community.
Mhm.
And we were talking about the culture of St. Pete, like the historic culture.
Mhm.
And then one of the panelists lifted up something that we have been saying when we talk about Friday Night Done Right. What we're doing with Friday Night Done Right is creating the culture and the back in the day experience for those who are coming right now. So those children who come right now, when they get 10 years from now, they're going to remember what we did for them. And so the reality that we inherited, we're changing that for them. So the political space that we're in right now, like it's historically been, this is the reality. But we got to start shooting them shots, them haymakers that they told us we couldn't do in order to create a new reality.
So here we go. And
Yeah.
so I'm not giving pushback, but what is the last thing I say every show?
This past weekend. Yeah.
What's my statement at the end of the show? Be the change you want to be and see, right?
Yeah.
And so again,
bars right.
huh?
That when you were talking about coffee.
That
was your coffee message, right? So if you're tuning in now, we started the conversation talking about the
made
passing
me say something.
of Jamil Elamine.
But anyway,
and then I just want to catch people up if they just jumping on. So we're talking about the passing of Jamil Elamine and the need to free political prisoners and how our politicians are not taking these bold steps because of the current realities.
And not even that, they're not taking the bold steps too, because again, we gotta surround them and have their back with this.
Yeah.
We can't send them up there by themselves. We're stronger in
That's
numbers.
true.
And you're looking at what Trump did. He had supporters that went in there. How many of us is going with our black leaders up there standing beside them? So let's say that
One hand.
but I'm just saying, when you look at it, so we talk about, because we're gonna have Miko on here next week, right? On Wednesday, to talk about the black nurses and her experience on there. There's a lot of nurses that experienced the same stuff she did, and she spoke up and lost her job.
Yeah.
And who stood behind her
When she lost her job.
Right,
Yeah.
but everybody's
You right.
complaining. So this is what I'm saying. So when we talking about our black leaders and doing it, I always go back to us, where we have to then take some responsibility. And I always say, this is what got me into politics, is because I realized I was the problem. I was complaining and not standing up and doing it. And not saying that you don't do it, but most of us need to stand up next to them and help them push this to the finish line.
And I agree with you. And then, but partially, some of these jobs ain't worth having. If you got to sit to the side and watch people be mistreated, some of these jobs we have to walk off of, right? There's nothing wrong with standing up for your people and then saying, oh, they fired me because of it. Because you know what? That maybe not been the place for you in the first place. We're giving our talents, our time, and our energy to people that don't care about us for money that's theirs.
Yeah.
That's Caesar's money. They face printed on it.
Render unto Caesar.
But then here I am conflicted, or what I say, don't put that trachea in that baby mouth or do the other procedure. I'm just gonna say it, bro. Do the other procedure. Y'all gotta fire me.
Yeah.
And I would rather have that nurse on my side. I'd rather be the patient and have a nurse who's an actual advocate for me and saying, hey, did you check this? Hey, did you check that before you do that procedure? Because that's what we need.
Yeah,
and
but
we ain't got it because everybody worried about being fired from the plantation.
Ain't not even that, but the backing behind it. All the people that them black nurses did stand up for, right? How many of those same people came in and was an advocate for them afterward? So we sitting up there talking about it, and we're looking at one problem right here, and you saying like the black leaders need to do that. I agree, but we also need to stand next to them. We cannot send them into war by themselves.
I think it's both.
And that's where
I think it's both.
Okay, we take both.
It's both
We'll take both.
yeah.
You change it a little bit, but okay, I accept that answer for 500. I'm with it.
Here's the other part
right.
of it too. Like that white woman who sat there while that black lady was in that wheelchair about to have that baby screaming. She wasn't worried about her job. The one who sent her home sent the other black lady out saying she didn't even look at her. She just said you ain't dilated enough. Did no examination. She wasn't worried about her job. They end up getting fired because of these viral videos, but they do this stuff all the time and they don't care about their job. So why are we worried so much about our job?
Because we're black.
Okay.
Like you keep it is an issue.
The financial
and what
aspect of
happened
us
is
being
you
done
want
wrong.
me to tell you, like they say, they stick together.
How much they gonna pay you to watch your people be done wrong?
Yeah.
What's the number?
I'm not saying that,
Right?
but that's not what I'm saying.
$500,000 job.
No, but
and I'm gonna blow up the spot. Them people gonna be mad at Jabbar.
Yeah.
Them people gonna say Jabbar. Why?
But y'all, I think, but that
Morning,
ain't our.
morning.
They gonna
I don't
say,
think,
why
but
we in what? Well,
Jabbar
I'm gonna flip the table over about these people because at the end of the day, if we don't, they're gonna pay us off. Right? That's what they did. That's what they did when they came on the shores. They came and paid somebody off to turn on us. That's how they went to ravishing the whole community because they're gonna pay you off. And so if it's all you want is some money to be quiet, guess what? I got some money.
That ain't what I'm saying. Like
I got some money for you. If that's all it's gonna take.
No, that's not. This is gonna.
Yeah.
There we
Take
go.
charge of this post and all Temple property in view. That's kind of it, man. We just got to do it. And we have everything that we need. Like we have the nurses to start. To start these programs that we can actually begin to educate nurses, train nurses, and prepare this next wave.
We got Shay Brown around the corner, right? She's coming in, nurse practitioner.
Okay, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, she was the first nurse practitioner here to open.
Yeah, in Pinellas County.
To open up her own office, right?
Yeah.
And then we have some more that follow suit,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
When we look at it, and then just to kind of hear her story too, right?
Yeah.
It's hard out here for us.
Oh yeah.
Not only we're fighting against the opposite, right? And we're also fighting against our people.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So 50-50. Don't quit your job. Be a part of the impact of change that we need to see. Be the advocate. But when it's time to go, don't hold on to something that's letting go of you. Right?
Don't hold on to something that's letting go of you.
That's the top and bottom line.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you to run out there and put your life on the line or your job on the line because you're right. This is how people live, right? So we're gonna respect your life and how you living. But in the same token, don't let them people put a trachea in my throat and I don't need no trachea, dog.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, bro. If and
don't sit silent.
Bro, don't let them
say something,
to me, bro. I need you at that time.
Yeah.
And it may not be a nurse. You might be at the fast food restaurant and you see the lady that put a pinky in my drink.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and just take the drink. I ain't say get fired by not letting her spit in my drink. All I'm saying is just don't let her give me the drink, dog.
Yeah.
Because I do the same for you. And now once we start that process with each other, now we're gonna get that willpower and that muscle to guess what? Now you can't fire us because all is gonna stand together.
Right. And that's all we need. I think if more of us stood together,
yeah, you're right.
You will see.
That's
fundamental. So that's
you said it from the start.
That's one of them Elijah Muhammad quotes. He said, "Our unity will solve 90 to 95% of our
that's
problems."
It.
Yeah.
And what we seeing over there with Trump now, not only are they white privilege, but they're united.
That's what it is.
But this is, and I don't want to segue, but this
What's
might
that?
be
Wait,
the
go
time.
ahead.
Time to segue.
So I want to talk about the Republican Civil War
Okay.
that's going on right now,
Okay.
because a lot of us don't necessarily pay attention to Republican politics or
Mhm.
what's going on the other side of the field,
Mhm.
right? And I'm here to give y'all an update.
Okay. What's
Politics with
What's
Mr.
happening?
Edmond.
Politics with Mr. Edmond. What's happening with on the other side of the field?
On the other side of the field right now, it is a full-blown civil war that has come out around the Epstein files and other promises that the president made to his other conservative part.
Okay.
And they feel that he's not doing what they asked him or elected him to do. People are saying they're so mad they'll never vote again. People are saying
not for him, just
for him,
forever.
never.
Yeah.
They say they're done with politics.
Okay.
They got you got people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has stepped down,
Yeah.
right? Say her family has been attacked, or not attacked, but threatened to be attacked,
Mm-hmm.
and she's feeling that it's not worth it,
Right.
right? So she stepped down. It's gonna come in January,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then it's a lot of more things like that. Judges stepping down, attorney generals are stepping down.
Right.
It's all types of things happening, and it's all under the Republican banner
Right.
that we think they're singing in the chorus, but they're not the people in there fighting,
Yeah.
right? They're fighting honestly for the life of their party.
Mm-hmm.
This is how they feel. These are the words they saying.
Mhm.
And we have to understand and see that, hey, they fighting over there, y'all.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time we get our stuff together over here, right? I wonder, where are the strategists? Where are the think tank groups,
Mm-hmm.
right? Is everybody on the civil rights tour looking at segregation monuments all day and not regulating laws and writing laws? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What is you doing? Because I see a golden opportunity for the opposition side, the other side of the other team.
No, this is what this, and I saw this when you was talking about it. What Marjorie Taylor Greene and her resignation,
Yep.
and what she was saying was that Greene said that she felt she was sidelined in Congress because she has a lot of bills that are just sitting there collecting dust. Her split from Trump. She split after being a staunch ally. She publicly criticized him, and then he in turn withdrew his endorsement and then called her a traitor. With her gone now, the question they asking is, how would a GOP handle this narrowing majority, and what does it mean for districts like hers? And then the other part of it is the question that I got: why should people in the Tampa Bay area care about this? Like, why is this something that we should even be thinking about or watching?
I think because it's going to change the face of like our legislators, Congress and Senate,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of these and of our laws, because some of these people who are stepping down are judges. Some of these people who are
Okay.
stepping down are attorney generals,
Okay.
right? And like with Marjorie, she's stepping down at a time where they're not going to be able to just have a runoff election.
Yeah.
They're going to have to govern like without that seat for a couple months.
Okay.
Until like I think
It's not going to be a
November.
special election. That
I don't think so. I
use?
think if I might be
Okay.
mistaken, but I think her strategy was to lessen the power of the Republicans
With
because
on
of
her exit.
Yeah, on her exit. I think
Yeah.
that's what she. I think you know how people say, "Well, why you quit? Why you just don't stay there and make a change?"
Yeah.
I think she's looking at the board
That is her change.
and she's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be one vote short if I step down.
Mhm.
Y'all ain't gonna be able to have a special election that fast.
Yeah, and then there's other people who saying too, like she was under Trump's, you know, she was in his radar for all of 6 weeks and she quit. But then you got black women like Jasmine
Living
Crockett
living under
under it, constantly continuing to fight. So
I
why
mean-
didn't she stay there and fight and push back in her and show it in her votes as opposed to just, you know,
You
okay, well, I'm
gotta.
finna just
So you
leave
want to
and
know why?
go retire.
You look at the background, like
Mhm.
you look at the way somebody was raised and lived, and you think of our struggles, and we always had to fight for everything we get,
Right.
right? And so we know we know what the fight looked like. We're prepared for it.
Mhm.
We've been in the boxing ring, fighting, dodging.
Yeah.
You got somebody else who ain't never had to do that. They don't even get their nails dirty. So in their fight, they like,
Yeah.
yo, like, no, I step back. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Much.
This
Yeah.
too much because again, the step back for her is I got somebody else that's gonna take care of me.
Mm.
Like this, I have time to figure out my next move.
Yeah.
When you have somebody else, this is all I got.
Yeah. Ooh, so you gotta fight. You ain't got no other option.
And that's another reason that you gotta have, your ducks in a row.
Yeah.
So that people don't have you by your hand, because they will. People will know you need you. That you need them,
or think they do.
And that's what Trump did to her.
Mm-hmm.
You need me, and cut her cord. And she's like, "Oh well, I ain't gonna reconnect. I'm gone."
Yeah,
because I don't need you.
Some people, when they cut your cord, it's over.
Yeah. So the other part of this too, I want to take a couple comments. Here's Charlie Funk. What was he saying? Was he saying something?
Just then,
I missed that. And then my wife, she says a lot of the stuff that them people say, you have to reverse it. Don't take them at their word. Absolutely, they speak backwards. They are going to vote. That's what Trump wants. He doesn't want the people to vote so he can stay. And so that's another part of it, because when you have low turnout, it benefits that party.
And this is the thing. I'm all over the place, y'all. Politics with Mr. Edmond.
Yes, sir.
X, formerly known as Twitter, came up with a new algorithm that shows you where the pages you are watching are from. And the big controversy came out because some of these pages are from other countries. One of the Homeland Security pages was from Israel.
Okay.
One of the biggest Trump pages were from Russia, Pakistan, and Nigeria.
Is him and Elon Musk still beefing?
I don't know, but they reversed it once.
Yeah.
Once the true origin of these pages came out, they reversed the algorithm and didn't show you where certain pages are from now. Now
they don't do that no more. Okay.
No, they'll show you where my page from.
Okay.
But they're not going to show you where the Homeland Security page coming from. They're not going to show you,
because the Homeland Security page is not coming from the homeland.
No.
Wow.
Listen. These
don't
people,
eat the swine, my brother.
Yeah. And they telling you directly.
They snap by this.
Yeah.
This is big. This is a big controversy because a lot of the Russian hacking, what they call it, a request, they saying is now found it to be true.
Okay. Heard. What else you got? Politics, man.
I got
King Ree got something, and you don't have to get too close to the mic. They can't hear you.
That's right. Stay back from the microphone.
Yes, stay back. Stay back.
Man, we had a nice little story, man, from Fox News, man.
Okay.
That dropped, man, from the city of St. Pete. The city of St. Pete chooses to launch a challenge to support hundreds of local businesses during the holidays.
Okay.
And so the thing that really had got me teed off is that they have a chessboard.
A bingo card or something.
A bingo card. Yeah, that's right. That's
yeah.
right. Bingo card. And as you go to all the businesses on the bingo card, you can get some extra incentives from the from City Hall.
You win.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? Now that's flattery, right? But we ain't too flattered by that, because that's looking like the city of St. Pete is copying the Black Money Movement and the cash mobs. You know what I'm saying? So instead of the city of St. Pete joining the cash mob that's infusing Black dollars into Black businesses, the city of St. Pete that's led with one of our brothers there, you know what they do, man. They copy, but they don't do it the right way, right? So they have the record stores out there that's important part of this right here. We got to help local record stores, which are dinosaurs. Ain't no specs, y'all.
Who buying records?
Ain't no specs, y'all. Ain't no Columbia House. We been stock flowers and saying we was gonna send them $9.99 for them CDs. Them tapes they would send us back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Record stores are dinosaurs, are things of the past. But let's help local businesses like record stores on North St. Pete, right? No, let's infuse dollars into our pockets, right? Because we know that we the people that need help. This is the Black Money Movement, y'all. Join it, man. Let's be a part of it. But these are the local conversations that are being created around here, man.
And I want to give you this. So this is what it says. It says St. Pete has launched a holiday biz bingo in the Bird Challenge. Yeah. They did it last week. Shoppers can pick up a bingo card at participating stores and get credit for visiting different types of spots and taking part in activities. People who get 5 stickers in a row can win city branded prizes. Mayor Ken Welch said that the challenge was created to help businesses struggling with post-hurricane and economic difficulties. The marketing, tickets, and promotion managers with Daddy Cool Records says she thinks that the program is a good idea to support local businesses, which she says will benefit the community as a whole.
And you know what? I'm not even like upset with it, to be honest. And then I'm gonna look at Daddy Cool Records, because I remember when local artists couldn't get nobody, and Daddy Cool Records did. They
Daddy Cool put local records?
They put local artists, black artists in there. I remember going in there and shopping and doing it. And when I look at this, I'm all about the Black money movement as well, but I'm also about the economical growth of this community. Regardless, if you treating us right, I'm with you.
So my thought is this. I posted it on my page. You know, they'll never tell you how much influence you have.
Yeah.
You have to know your worth, right? Because like this is a page out the playbook, right? Remember Wick?
Yeah.
You know where that came from? That came from the Black Panther Party, the party that they spent millions of dollars to destroy.
Yes.
Right? But then come out on the back end with a program that mirrors the program that the black man was doing. So this is straight out the playbook, right? And all I say is keep playing, keep playing, because we have a strong influence on our people in our community, and what we can't do is be discouraged, because guess what? They is gonna peek behind the curtain and try to come back with this new thing that they're not gonna say, hey,
no, they're not gonna give you credit. But I will tell you,
come help me. They ain't gonna say, hey, I pay you as a consultant. No, that's too much.
They're not gonna use HBCU degrees either, man. I say that a lot of times, man. A lot of people use HBCU degrees. These are the views from Reno Moore, not the views of the radio station itself in the building. And so a lot of people use HBCU degrees to masquerade black loyalty. You see what I'm saying? But their loyalty don't lie with the black people. So you know you can infuse black dollars and tell black people that they can get some city-led initiatives. But you know what you'd rather do? With your HBCU degrees, you know what I'm saying? You'll copy and paste and not give credit. We don't want the credit. We want our businesses in our community to get infused with dollars and get help from the city of St. Pete that they pay taxes to, right? See, this is all our money that's being used to help everybody else but us primarily. We want to target the muscle, right? You see what the Asian crime bill did? They gave protection from all of us, specifically to the Asians. You know what I'm saying? So things can be passed that can be specifically led to us. But when things are given to us, it's for all Americans, says Kamala Harris when she was on the campaign tour, right? So no, we want to make sure that things are being targeted directly to us, and we ain't being shy about it, right? Yeah. Because when you're being shy about it, you tend not to get things. You know what I'm saying? Because you so shy about it. That's when you get people that voted in, and guess what they'll do? They'll stay in the beginning what we can't do.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about earlier. Same play.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna add to that, right, sauce, because that's what I was saying earlier when, you know what I'm saying, I first started organizing and, you know, talking to politicians. A lot of the times I was told what can't be done. What can't be done? What can't be done? We can't do that. Jabbar, we can't do that. We was doing the structural race study with USF. Oh, we can't say reparations. We can't do that. Because if we do that, then they're going to come down and do this. And then guess what? They came down and did everything, and you still didn't say it.
And it's like you get what I'm saying? It's like the old dude on the job who telling you, hey, you can't do this, boss can't do this, boss can't do this. Well, we don't know about our black elected officials. They get 2 questions asked for them. A lot of black elected officials get asked, are you going to get black people reparations?
It's called a litmus test.
It's a litmus test for black politicians.
Okay.
Let's understand this, y'all.
And then that determines whether or not
are you going to be beneficial to black people? So that's why you got an Obama. Yeah. Obama had already subscribed to not being beneficial to black people. You see what I'm saying? Before they even take office, they're going to get asked these questions, y'all.
Yes, it's a litmus test. And this is how they get the support of a lot of wealthy white donors, a lot of wealthy white PACs.
Not their constituents. You see what I'm saying? Instead of resurrecting their own community. Majority of the community is laced with the have-nots, and they subscribe to not voting. And so instead of resurrecting their own people, they got to appeal to whites.
And if we get anything wrong, I want somebody to just politely put it in the chat to kind of direct or give us some different views.
So we're gonna be
because I feel, because this leads me to the Black history, civil rights, economic, tourism.
Yes, sir.
Machine.
Now I want to hear this because that was a hot take, man.
Machine. Yeah. I call it the civil rights and Black history machine that exploits the history of Black citizens and is almost a mockery.
Can you put an exclamation point behind the exploits? Like get it, like exploits, like you know what I'm saying? Like emphasis, like
because
it's a whole game.
What sparked this? I made the post on my page, and I look at the page and go to the post,
and we share that into the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club link so everybody can see it.
Okay, and what I really was saying in the post was that I see a market starting to form around the Black history of St. Pete.
Okay,
right? They're starting to take trolley rides to show people the civil rights and the historic locations, right? And on its face, everybody will say, okay, this is good, right? We need our history to be known. We need our history to be shared, right? But then there's an ugly side to that. And what is that? That a market gets created. And that market is called tourism. And how many Black people in St. Pete is involved in the tourist market today? Right?
Yeah.
And my look at it is the same cities that persecuted and beat up Black people now benefits from the tourism for that beating.
Yeah, they created an industry around it.
They created an industry. I went to the Selma to Montgomery March.
I put a link in the post.
50 year anniversary. I walked the Edmund Pettus Bridge, right? I was paid to do a video for a group that traveled to this monumental whirlwind of a trip. Right. And from the Selma side, we walked up the hill, right? We walked up the Edmund Pettus Bridge.
Crazy work.
And let me tell y'all this, right? These are small towns, very kind of run down.
Yeah.
Right. The biggest, you can tell the most money that's been spent in these towns
Huckbuck USA
is on the monuments for the march. You can see it. Like it's blatantly clear. It's a rundown town, and then there's this pretty little section right here.
Okay.
This is the monument section. We walk across the bridge. The Selma side is pretty a walkway, right? Like a little river walkway. We walk up the bridge and we look down Bull O'Connor side, right? This is where the dogs came from. This is where the water hoses came from. It's another little rundown little town.
Okay.
But it's a pretty little building right there.
In the middle of this rundown town.
Listen,
yeah.
Soon you can see it from the top of the bridge. And you know what that building is? It's the tourist center.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
We go down and we go into this tourist center. And all inside the tourist center is memorabilia around the march.
Yeah.
The Selma to Montgomery March and their city's part in it.
Okay.
Right? So they doing it, they walking around buying stuff. Everybody buying stuff. You know, we're gonna support. So I'm like, damn, what the hell? I walk away from the group and just walk around the little town. I walk a block or two. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh my God, this is a little rundown town.
Yeah.
I swing the other corner, I see 10 coach buses. I'm like, you know what? It's blatantly out of place.
Yeah.
Right? I know we're on the coach bus, and our coach bus ain't in this 10 group.
Okay.
Right? We're on the coach bus as well. So I'm like, dang.
How did you find the link?
What you mean?
The link that showed it, the whole details.
What you mean?
The layout of how you had to lay it out to him.
No.
The financing.
No, that's a whole nother story.
Right.
You know, skip on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that. Yeah.
Okay.
So long story short, okay, I'm like, I called it quick. I talked to the lady. I said, hey, y'all here for the tour too? She said, yeah, we on a walking tour.
Okay.
Right. So our tour wasn't necessarily a walking tour. We walked across the bridge, but we didn't do a walking tour. They were doing a different style tour. So I'm like, okay.
Wait,
damn.
that's another one?
So it's back in my head.
Yeah.
Boom. I walk back into the tourist thing, right? The tourist director is giving a story about why they're here, like the why. They're doing the why story.
Okay.
And they talked about how in this town, they had a jar of beans. In order for a Black man to vote, he had to guess how many beans were in the jar.
Yeah.
Right? So as she's telling the story, I'm like, oh man, that's what was going on in this town? That's why they were here.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about. A part of the boycotts and all this. This is the pretext of them coming to this town.
Yeah, the reason that they said we needed to march and come here is
was
because they getting reports out of this town that they making us count beans.
Yeah,
they making us pay.
yeah.
And we actually did trainings where we had there was a test. They did poll tests.
Yes.
Remember we got the copy of the test,
and we did it.
and it was like impossible to get the answers right on this test.
Yes,
so they complaining saying this is what they doing to us.
Yes.
People come to that town to try and change.
People came from out of town.
Okay.
And Bull O'Connor, the mayor of this same city of where this tourist center is in, all stood against them.
Okay.
They came up and said these niggers can't come to our community. And if they come to our community, we're going to arrest them and we're going to lock them up. We're going to beat them up. That was the historic confrontation that happened on that bridge.
John Lewis and
with John Lewis and all those people. John Lewis was a young man that got beat up.
Yeah.
So as she talking and stuff, I'm like, God dang, I'm still recording, walking around, and guess what I see in the corner?
What's that?
A John Lewis memorial area.
Okay.
John Lewis pictures, John Lewis buttons, John Lewis good trouble hats and shirts. And so in my mind, I say, wait, hold on. Didn't y'all beat him up?
Yeah.
Then you just ain't this Bull O'Connor town?
Yeah.
Why is Bull O'Connor City has a tourist trap? That's what I called it.
Yeah.
Because now I'm seeing the little system that they have running, right? And the system is they're now profiting off of beating up the men and women and children, and no one's saying nothing. Nobody's put the question, who and why are y'all doing this?
So John Lewis family ain't making no money off of this.
You bet your well, you guess.
Yeah.
I ain't got to tell the story. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can assume the rest of the story.
Like the
Martin Luther King family ain't getting to pay because they had Martin Luther King stuff in there.
Yeah.
They had a section in this town that honored Black history. But when I walked around the town, I didn't see the honor.
Okay.
Right?
You got the picture of the chairman stashing the mural down. The city of St. Pete do. The people who did stuff to us is the one that's holding everything.
That's who possessed the history. The same entities and institutions that did it to us.
Yeah.
Now they're saying they're honoring us, but it's really a mockery.
Yeah.
Because as you're honoring our history, our present is suffering. Right? Last piece of this story, because I know it's taking too long. It's a multi-day exercise. I went along the trail from Montgomery to Selma.
Okay.
They retraced the steps. So this is a multi-county, multi-city behemoth.
Yeah.
Bro, every side of the road at the road stop.
From here to Orlando?
Yeah. From here to Orlando, if not some similar.
Yeah.
Every road stop had the memorabilia shop.
Yeah.
And the honoring, we're honoring. So now I'm just like, okay.
So right here we be the niggas. So come by some over here we be the nigga.
Yeah, we be the
nigga over there too.
Listen,
listen,
if I'm lying to you, I'm lying to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Look at this picture of us.
Listen, I asked the tour lady. I said, who paid for all this?
There it is.
Because like I'm coming from a tourist town, so I have a little experience,
Yeah.
right? And I know a little stuff. So now I'm not just marveling at y'all with our pictures on the wall.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at what your city about.
Yeah.
I went to the hotel and watched your news. I went to the hotel and watched your candidates' racist reports and news.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, these the people who paid for all this?
Yeah.
There it is.
This the people? And when I made the post, I kind of shook some people's feelings.
Yeah.
And they went to naming the people who are a part of it. They went to talk, and I said,
"Oh,
good."
because
I'm not talking about
because
individuals.
what brought this conversation back. I remember when you went on that tour.
Yeah.
What brought this back was the fact that the Museum of History in St. Pete is now advertising and marketing a trolley tour of St. Pete's Black history in the civil rights
They got
era.
the model.
Yeah.
See, and
And
then
people that disrespected back then are still living.
they still ain't doing anything for them people. Them people alive. These people ain't dead.
Yeah.
Them people still here, and ain't nobody giving them no
And they was charging like
They wanna pay
$45, $50.
homage.
Yeah.
They want to pay homage, but they don't want to pay checks.
Yeah.
They want to tell you that we're honoring you, but not give you nothing.
Yeah.
They don't want to pay you. Right?
That's the Gibbs campus.
Yeah.
Listen, if I'm lying, I'm flying. This is the piece of the story that kind of really, like I said, I asked the tour lady, and I was like, who paid for all this? She was like, hey, that's a good question. This is a combination of city, county, and state. Our whole state. So I said, hold on. We in Auburn County? We in what this is, Mississippi, Alabama, whatever state we in, and your whole state has agreed to this? These white old men with the cigars who don't want to see me in their town really has approved all these things. And so why did they do it? Because it's a moneymaker, Jabbar.
Yeah.
This is the biggest tourist industry in this region. They call it the Black Belt.
Yeah.
Right? They call it, now, this is what I'm going to tell you. So after I made the post, a couple people got on my post and was like, hey, what make you say this? Who told you that it was a state sanctioned or a city sanctioned thing? And I said, okay. I didn't. The lady told me, so I just Googled for further reference.
Yeah.
And I found the report by the Tourist Bureau, the Tourist Bureau of Montgomery, the Tourist Bureau. The heads of this have no relation to our community, our lifestyle, or our culture. but they seen the financial benefit and they made a plan.
Yeah.
They made a detailed plan to get people and how to talk about it. And guess what? One of the main things they train their tour guides: say something touching, say something that's truthful, say something that can connect you to the people. And guess what the example was? The 7 black women who had their organs taken out without their permission. And that's the story one of the ladies was telling. And then in the thing, the thing said, oh, it was such a great story. It was such, it was so compelling. And I'm like, oh,
yeah,
they're writing the script for these people.
Yeah.
They're telling these people to tell you something that is not in history books. Tell them something that touches them and instructing them and give them examples of what to say. This was so well thought out, so well planned.
Because they had to convince racist channels to do this.
Thank you.
How much money was on
multi-millions?
Right.
It's the black belt, so it's multiple. If you Google the black belt, it's like a region, and through the whole region, this is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Right? Because if you remember, the Selma movie came out around the 50th anniversary, so they had a plan to capture the money
because the movie finna put a spotlight on the city. And then people want to come to the city. So they saying, okay, we got to build the infrastructure. So when these people come, we can maximize the profits off the pain of the people.
And it was in plan.
And not share
the
resources that come in with the community or the people we did it to. We went to them neighborhoods. Them houses still run down. See, we went to Rosa Park, where Rosa Park them from. We went through all that. It's a statue of Rosa Park on the downtown. So when I walked up to the statue, I scratched my head because the lady just told me she know Rosa Parks wasn't the one that just did it. It was the younger black lady that did it. And then Rosa Parks came a week or two later and had a plan and they did it. And I was like, oh,
that's why they was able to mobilize so quick.
So y'all know the whole story. And y'all you still got her statue right there.
But so
we got two minutes.
I got so much to say. Like,
can we talk about it on Wednesday?
We're not gonna talk about it on Wednesday, Monday, because we ain't gonna remember.
Why this week I'm all messed up?
We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. But I mean, no, it's okay. Yeah. So
So we supposed to be all right with it?
No, we're not. So there's things that we need to be all right with. There's things that we're not supposed to be all right with. So I can start with like the ending of it. Like, like you say, there was a younger black lady who went and did it, right? But but what happened is you had somebody else who took it to the next level, right? And so we're not good. It don't matter, but they still took it to the next level, right? To then start it, and we're not gonna disregard her as if she didn't. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you want to disregard one for the other. And let me tell you, and this is what I'm gonna say is that we have a good thing. We do really good at criminalizing somebody else who did something that somebody couldn't do in our community. And so wait. 10 minutes of a monologue. 15 minutes of a whole monologue, and nobody said nothing. I personally didn't say no, but then when you look at it and we see that, I think it's really wrong about the Black History trolley that they're doing and the lady who do it, right? But when we try to do it, they don't take us serious. And not only the city don't take us serious, we don't take ourselves serious. So we have to change our thinking. We just seen Peach McIntyre come in here and show everybody about marketing, and before people caught on, we the one who downed her for doing it. Oh, nah, y'all so stupid for doing, not talking about us in general, but our people, right? And she helped put money in y'all pocket.
Yeah.
So we sit up there, we don't take each other serious, and we got to change that first, because there's no reason why a white woman should be doing a Black History tour. Right? Yeah. No reason whatsoever. Okay, so it's 9:00. I gotta go. Really be the change you want to be at
we all gotta run today, but I want to thank y'all for making this an amazing program. It's been an amazing week. Again, we ain't buying around here. Also, the Black Money Movement is in full swing, so y'all make sure that y'all go out, be intentional, channeling the energy, words, and spirit of King Reno. We have to continue to make each other rich on purpose.
Amen.
And you voting with your dollars, man. So go support a Black business this weekend. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana.
And I'm the one known as Dad.
And next is Sister Hughes. Make you lose your shoes and shout all around the house. Y'all have a great weekend. Peace.